You know that saying, a jack of all trades is a master of none? Well, there's some truth to that. Being really good at everything isn't realistic. But what if I told you that reading just 10 pages a day could change everything? It might seem like a tiny goal, but trust me, it can have huge impacts on your knowledge, your mindset, and even your future. So if you think that reading just 10 pages a day won't make a difference, then you are absolutely wrong. Keep watching, because in today's episode, we're going to dive deep into why this small habit can lead to big changes and reveal exactly how you can do it. Let's get started. So let's start with the basics. If you read 10 pages every single day, that's 300 pages every month and 12 books every year. Now that's not a lot of reading, but those numbers start to add up over time. You'd be surprised how much knowledge and new ideas you can gain from just one book. And when you consistently read 12 books a year, you're constantly learning and growing without even realizing it. And here's something you may not have thought about. Knowledge is like money, it compounds. So the more books you read, the more you learn, and the more you'll want to keep learning. Each book you finish opens up a whole new world of possibilities and can set you on a path you never even considered before. Think of Warren Buffett, the famous investor who reads between 5 and 6 hours every day. He has said that his ability to read extensively is the key to his success. By dedicating a few hours each day to reading, he's able to stay ahead of the curve and make informed investment decisions. Similarly, Bill Gates, another successful entrepreneur, reads around an hour every day. He has a long history of using reading as a tool to expand his knowledge and stay competitive. Even just 10 pages a day can make a significant impact on your intelligence and understanding of the world around you. By exposing yourself to new ideas and concepts, you can challenge your existing beliefs and gain a fresh perspective on familiar topics. Plus, it doesn't have to be a chore. With so many amazing books out there, you're sure to find something that captures your interest and makes learning a joy rather than a drag. So don't underestimate the power of just 10 pages a day. Who knows where it might lead you next? The idea of setting aside just 10 minutes a day to read might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. There are plenty of ways to make reading easier and more enjoyable. First off, try setting a fixed time of day to read. It could be in the morning before the day gets going or in the evening before bed. Having a consistent routine will help you make reading a habit and ensure that you always have some downtime to enjoy a good book. Another tip is to keep a book with you at all times. Keep one by your bed, another at your desk, and throw a third in your bag. That way you always have a book on hand whenever you have a spare moment. And if you're worried about keeping track of where you left off, consider using a tracking app or simply marking your progress in the book itself. It's also important to remember that you don't have to read every day. If you miss a day or even a week, don't beat yourself up. Just pick up where you left off and keep going. Finally, don't be afraid to start with something you love. If you're not a big reader, begin with short stories or books on topics you're passionate about. As you progress, you can tackle longer, more challenging books. And don't forget that audiobooks count too. So if you're ever stuck, try listening to an audiobook while you drive or work out. It's a great way to make reading more accessible and enjoyable. Overall, reading should be a source of pleasure and enrichment, not a chore. So don't put too much pressure on yourself and enjoy the process. In order to keep your mind sharp, it's important to establish a routine that includes continuous learning. One effective way to do this is by committing to read at least 10 pages every day. This may not seem like a lot, but it adds up to 300 pages each month or 12 books per year. Consistency is key when it comes to making this practice a part of your daily routine. To help you stay motivated, here are some tips for building the habit of reading. First, designate a specific time of day to read. It could be in the morning while everyone else is still asleep, or in the evening when you're rewinding down for the night. Having a set time will help you make reading a priority and ensure that you always have some downtime to look forward to. Next, make reading a part of your morning routine. This could mean reading for just 10 minutes after you brush your teeth or while you're re-waiting for your coffee to brew. By starting your day with reading, you'll be more likely to stick to your goal of reading 10 pages a day. Another helpful tip is to keep a book with you at all times. You never know when you might have some free time, so it's always good to be prepared. You can keep a book in your bag, on your bedside table, or even under your desk at work. Just make sure it's easily accessible so you can pick it up whenever you have a spare moment. Finally, don't put too much pressure on yourself to read a certain number of books per year or per month. The goal is to make reading a sustainable habit that you can maintain over the long term, so don't worry if you miss a day or two. Just pick back up where you left off and keep going. Remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the process of reading and to make it a part of your daily routine. With a little bit of effort and consistency, you will be well on your way to reading 10 pages a day and reaping all the benefits that come with it. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to make reading a daily habit is that they wait for free time instead of making time. We often assume that reading requires a significant time commitment, but in reality, it only takes 10 minutes a day to make significant progress. Another common mistake is that people start too big. They set unrealistic goals for themselves, such as reading an entire book in a week, and then become discouraged when they can't stick to it. Instead, start small with just 10 pages a day and gradually work your way up. Many people also underestimate the power of consistency. They may read several books in a short period and then take months off, breaking their momentum. To build the habit of reading, it's important to read every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. By establishing a consistent routine, you'll be more likely to stick with it in the long run. If you're looking to improve your vocabulary and communication skills, then reading regularly can definitely help you achieve that goal. By exposing yourself to new words and sentence structures, you'll expand your vocabulary and be able to express yourself more effectively. When you read, you're also gaining access to new ideas and perspectives that can help you see the world in a different way. This can lead to increased creativity and innovation in your own work and personal life. Additionally, reading regularly can help you focus and discipline your mind. When you sit down to read, you're training your brain to stay focused on the task at hand, which can translate into other areas of your life. Reading can also boost your confidence by giving you a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. As you read through a book and finish it, you'll feel a sense of pride that can help you believe in your own abilities. Overall, the benefits of reading regularly are numerous and can have a positive impact on various aspects of your personal and professional life. So make sure to prioritize reading and reap the rewards. And that's a wrap on today's episode. I hope I've inspired you to start reading just 10 pages a day and experience all the benefits it has to offer. Remember, knowledge is power, and reading is the key that unlocks the doors to a world of possibilities. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful and motivational episodes. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.